Coming to you from a living room somewhere in the greater Los Angeles area, it's Rick's Cafe Live. Get comfy. Order some takeout. Remove your masks and gloves. Hang up your hazmat suit and get ready to party with Rick and his friends. Now put your hands together for a round of thunderous applause, which we cannot hear, and welcome your host, Rick Braun.
Hey, everybody. Happy Saturday. Welcome to Rick's Cafe Live once again. I hope you're ready for a great show with Kirk Whalum and Gregg Karukas. Let's do it. Yes. So strong. So strong. So strong. And I want to say something. This show is a very special show. First of all, Richard and Camilla are watching. Richard Elliott's watching at home. Hi, Richard. Hi, Camilla. Thank you for tuning in. Also, it is Dave Cause's birthday today. My brother, Dave Cause. Happy birthday, Dave. We love you. Looking better every day, brother. Better every day. And by the way, I want to remind all of you, if you're celebrating a birthday or whatever, bar mitzvah, bris, anything, we will celebrate with you. So we've got the vampires here. We've got Kyle and Nicholas watching the chat. So if you want to send us your birthday wishes, we'll try to get them conveyed to your loved ones on Rick's Cafe Live here tonight. I want to thank Sweetwater so much for all of their support. And, we couldn't do it without them. I bought some gear just last week, and they took good care of me again. My buddy AJ Becerra there, he's a Marine. He was a Marine. He's a great guy. Never try to drink with AJ, I'll just tell you that. Never try to drink with a Marine. They got you, okay? Give up, surrender flag, done. So anyway, we started this week. A new raffle. So we're going to be giving away another 4K 50-inch TV set on May 1st is our giveaway day. So anybody who donates $20 or more over the course of these shows between now and May 1st, multiple times, you go in multiple times, you're eligible to win in our drawing. TV or a private Zoom concert with me. I just did a private Zoom concert this week with Kathy and her friends, and it was so much fun. So much fun. All right, so what else we got going? Hold on a second. Let me get this information out there right away. Hold on. This is our poster that was designed, and the graphic arts on this was done by Kyle Braun. It has a thumbnail from every show last year on there. And what we're going to do is give away a poster to anyone, the first 30 people. We only printed up 30 of these. Anyone who donates $50 or more, starting when? Starting right now. So $50 donation. Just do me a favor. Put poster when you do the donation. Just let us know that you would like one of these. They're absolutely beautiful. I am going to sign the poster. It's a signed limited edition poster, and they're absolutely beautiful. So $50 or more donation gets you one of these first 30 people. Okay? All right. Now, let's get on with the show. Let me get my notepad. I got my legal pad here. Let's see, I got everything, covered it all so far. I'm good. Okay, so we're going to start this show with, of course, we have two very, very wonderful artists here tonight. And we're going to start this show off with one of my favorite keyboard players. His records just sound so wonderful, and he graciously agreed to virtually appear on the show tonight, and I'm so grateful for that. So at home, please make a lot of noise. Of course, we can't hear it, but we will feel it, I promise you, for my dear friend, Gregg Karukas. Ladies and gentlemen, Gregg Karukas. Gregg Karukas, ladies and gentlemen, it just sounds so beautiful and wonderful song called Night Shift. That's the title cut from his 2000 release titled Night Shift. Of course, the title cut. Thank you, Gregg. Thanks for being on the show. There's more to come from Gregg later on. This guy that I love Kirk Whalum so much. I mean, he's my spiritual advisor. We just share so much, including both of us being left-handed. And the things that we don't share, though, is he's been nominated for 12 Grammys. I'm still waiting for my first. And it's going to happen, and we celebrate each one of those nominations with you, Kirk. And we love you so much. He was actually inaugurated into the Hall of the National Museum of African American Music, the National Museum of African American Music in Nashville, Tennessee. And, Kirk is just one of those people that every time I stand on stage with him, he inspires me. And I'm sure he's going to inspire all of you. He's going to introduce the next song. So I'm going to turn the show over to the able left-handed hands of Kirk Whalum. Ladies and gentlemen.
Beyonce's Love on Top. I did a little special arrangement of it. I'm going to get Rick Brown to play it with me. It's a very spiritual song for me, but check this out.
We still got it. Bravo! Beyonce's Love on Top by the one and only Kirk Whalum. I'll tell you something, every time I said it before, every time I get a chance to play with Kirk Whalum, musically he challenges me so much, and I just love that about him because, you know, the most important thing in life as a musician is to keep growing. We have to keep pushing ourselves to get better and better. The journey never ends, and Kirk is like a student of life, and you know, he drags me along with him when he comes around, and I thank you for that, Kirk. You're just such an awesome musician. Now, I was going to go right into Gregg Karukas' next section, but we had some birthdays come in. So what do you say we celebrate a couple of birthdays together? Hold on, I'll get my piece of paper. Okay, here we go. Anniversaries as well. Okay, happy birthday to Marilyn Smith. Happy birthday, Marilyn. Happy birthday to Janie Toon. Janie, happy birthday. Okay, Billy Smith, happy birthday to you as well. Very happy to celebrate those birthdays and shout them out to you. Okay, we have some anniversaries too. Bob and Jean Meldrum, happy anniversary. You guys, there's good applause from the crew tonight. It's really good. You guys are like heartfelt. It's really cool. Okay, Billy and Dwight Smith, happy 45th anniversary. And last but not least, it's my mother's name here, and she's this young lady is celebrating her 91st birthday. Happy 91st birthday to Dorothy Conrad. Happy birthday! All right, that's so sweet. I'm gonna turn the show over to Gregg Karukas, and he's gonna tell us about his new project, and he's gonna give us a little history, and it's a wonderful story that he's put together. And so I'm gonna just turn it over right now to my friend, the really, really talented Gregg Karukas.
Hey, Rick. Great to be here remotely from the living room. But at least we can do this in another fashion because this is all new for me, coming to you from the grand piano. And tonight I have some special stuff to play for you guys. I have some brand new music from my latest CD, which just came out 2 weeks ago. Let me tell you the story of how this all came about. You know, back in the 90s, I had this great period where I was playing with a lot of Brazilian musicians. And I was touring with Sergio Mendes, Ricardo Silveira, and my favorite artist of all time, Dori Caymmi. It was back in March or April, I forget when it was, but I found this old box of cassettes of gigs. And I found this one particular cassette that said Dori Caymmi, Le Café with a star on it. And I said, I got to check this out. And back in those days with Dori, I was mostly playing a lot of orchestral backup, strings, parts, flutes, and woodwind parts, and electric piano. And it was my honor to have Dori introduce me. He would say, my orchestra, Gregg Karukas on keyboards. So I started listening to this cassette, and I got very emotional because those songs are just so rich, and my time with Dori was just one of the best times, and it coincided with us getting engaged down in San Diego while we were playing with Dori. And then we were honored to have Dori sing at our wedding. He sang one of his most famous songs, O Cantador, which translates to Like a Lover. I found myself sitting down at the piano right away and trying to remember some of these great songs. And that led me down a path of just not only remembering the Dori Caymmi songs, but also Milton Nascimento songs that I had listened to for years and years, starting back in the 80s. But I had never really sat down and analyzed them or tried to learn them. And this is deliberately because I was playing some pretty complex fusion, jazz fusion music at the time. And this was my escape, my way to get away from it all and just let the songs wash over me. So that evening, I basically took up the challenge of let me just learn as many of these Brazilian songs as I can. And not only that, let me just figure out how to play them on solo piano, which is a whole new challenge for me as well. So what we have on Serenata is half Brazilian classic songs by Milton Nascimento, Dori Caymmi, and their contemporaries, and half original songs. Many of them were just composed, pretty much improvisations during my late night sessions. So I'd like to play a couple of them for you right now, if you don't mind.
Kirk Whalum, it is so great to have you on the show. I miss you and I love you, brother. Thank you for coming.
Man, mein Lieber, it's the same thing, man. Just not enough Rick Braun in my life, not enough Braun in my life. And then not to mention, Emma. Yeah, the Browns are just good people, but that Emma is she's just the force of nature, man. And so I'm wishing her well as she gets all of her constellations aligned this week,
Thank you, brother. Thank you. And we share sons' names with Kyle. So
That's right.
that's how's your Kyle doing?
Man, he's well. All the kids are well, and I'm grateful for that. Kyle, of course, is out there in LA with you guys. He's on the Kelly Clarkson show. He's that cute, that handsome bass player who makes his pappy and Miami proud every day, man.
Isn't that a blessing, man? I mean, just to know the kids are okay. That's everything in the world, isn't it?
That's it. It's just and I'm sitting here in my studio. My son-in-law helped me build these sound baffles. My younger son Evan is the guy who he puts up my plexiglass and my sort of soundproofing curtains, and stuff, and just so much that he's done here, including his own art. Yeah, my daughters are well. Actually, my oldest daughter's out there right now helping out with my own son's Kyle's special needs daughter, who
Yes.
is an angel. But it's just, yeah, it's all good, man.
It is all good. And the fact that I get to talk to you makes it even better. And the fact that you are playing some music for everybody I know is going to just brighten up everybody's evening tonight. So I want to ask you something about this project. And because I remember when we were traveling, and I'm going to hold up a little poster. It's a small poster. Hold on.
That's great.
I don't know if
That
you
is
can. I don't know if
awesome,
you can see
man.
that.
Yeah, that's BWB, Norman Brown, Kirk Whalum, Rick Braun, and man, the Cape Town Jazz Festival,
Yes.
a memory that I will cherish for many, many years.
2013 that was. And yeah, me too. I mean, so many special memories that just hanging out with you guys, you've allowed a skinny guy from Pennsylvania to experience so many things that I normally wouldn't have gotten to experience thanks to you and thanks to brother Norman.
Man, well, back at you, Rick, and I'm just glad we get to hang out, man.
Well, I want you to tell us about this project because when we went back to Nairobi um, in Kenya in 2018. You were working on this project, and it's called Humanite. And I know that you made it. You made a you included music from all over the world, all cultures, and please tell us about it because you're gonna play a song after we talk, and I'm gonna try to keep this brief. But you and I get together, we talk. Hey, everybody. I guess I see the curse of any show is to go up to the people who are doing the show and say, God, man, you guys are really great. And I just congratulated Nick and Kyle on how well they've been doing on the show. And of course, at that very moment, something happened. But the good news is we'll get it back, and we have more birthdays to announce. So you are saving the show, ladies and gentlemen. You're saving the show with your birthdays. We have a birthday for Ava High. Ava, happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday. Lynn English, happy birthday to you as well. And also, this is a tough one. Sue Schlichtenmeier. That is not an Italian name, is it, honey? That's a German name right there. Sue, happy birthday to you. And anniversary to Keith and Sue Van Sant, and I know they're regular supporters of the show. So I just want to, again, remind you guys that tonight we started another auction, and anybody who donates $20 or more to the show will be entered into our drawing announced on May 1st. The winners will receive either a big screen TV or a private Zoom concert with me. And we also, for donations of $50 or more, we will be sending you, the first 30 people, that beautiful poster that Kyle put together. So we've got that. How you guys doing back there? You got any news on the update? Can we continue? I think we're good. We may start this interview at the beginning again, but let's see. Can you guys pick it up where we were? Okay, we're going to rewind it a little bit like an instant replay on an end zone catch. Okay, here we go. Keep your fingers. Not ready yet. Keep your fingers crossed. Go get a drink at home. Let's have a drink. What happened? Where's my drink, Mom? Let me have that wine over there.
There is an engagement party.
Oh, there's an engagement party tonight. Elaine Toon is having an engagement party?
Asked by Andrew Kaiser for marriage.
Okay, we want to wish you the best on your engagement party, and yes, I think.
And there is Sharon Brown.
Okay, Sharon Brown is what?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Sharon Brown as well. Happy birthday to you.
We're ready, but just let the viewers know that it will look a little choppy.
Okay, we're ready. Just be ready. We're going to Plan B. So the interview with Kirk will continue, followed by a wonderful song of his, and I know you're going to want to hear this. Okay, here we go. Vampires, go for it. Things that I normally wouldn't have gotten to experience thanks to you and thanks to Brother Norman, you know?
Man, well, back at you, Rick, and I'm just glad we get to hang out, man.
Well, I want you to tell us about this project because when we went back to Nairobi in Kenya in 2018, you were working on this project, and it's called Humanite. And I know that you made you included music from all over the world, all cultures, and please tell us about it because you're gonna play a song after we talk, and I'm going to try to keep this brief, but you know, you and I get together, we talk. But please tell us about this project, Humanite, and about the song that we're about to hear.
Indeed. You and I and Norman went to perform in Nairobi, Kenya, in 2018. I had been there a year or so before to play there, and the whole thing that the jazz festival was to benefit these kids at the music school in a ghetto, man, there. And when you say ghetto in Nairobi, you know, Nairobi is a progressive, beautiful city, but man, the worst of the worst is just unspeakable poverty, and that was the neighborhood of Korogocho.
That memory of us going to the Ghetto Project and seeing those kids doing what they do and the angels that were just teaching them, and as you said, you can't, I mean, it's a life-changing experience for me. It was so humbling, so enlightening, and so inspiring to see and I'll let you carry on because the whole project, their whole school, which is not like, it's unlike any school that we have anywhere you can't even imagine, is right next to the city dump, right next to it.
That's right, man. Humbling, inspiring. You're right, man, and enlightening. In Kodogocho, the dump is just adjacent to this neighborhood, and so the kids and their parents, their siblings, they make their living off of something that's basically killing them. It's just so metaphorically rich as it is humanely, impoverished, right? Like this dump where they burn this trash, throughout the week, and the just the toxic smell of it wafts over into their music class, and it's just again, it's just like we understand, you and I understand that poverty is not something that we are stuck with. It's not that kind of extreme poverty does not have to happen. We have the solution. It's just that we haven't been willing to share in ways that would alleviate and obliterate that kind of poverty. So it's still here. But we got to learn from them and to be blessed by them. These kids that are called the ghetto classics. Like if you go and if you Google ghetto classics Kenya, you'll see these beautiful kids. But I know you have a clip you might be able to play, but it is
Yes.
life changing. And the first time I went, before I went with you guys, it just got the wheels turning for me. And the product of that is humanité. And humanité is the French for humanity. And that record is, you're right, just me going around the world, the Anthony Bourdain of music, uh, mixing
Well,
together
well put. Yeah.
mixing together all these different spices, from New Zealand, uh, France, not Germany
UK.
yet,
Yeah.
the UK, lot in the UK, Nigeria, South Africa, on and on, Indonesia, Japan, and young artists mostly who have my age. It's an avuncular project. I'm Uncle Kirk. My nickname is UNKIRK, Unkirk. And so these young artists, man, they just changed my life. And the product, not only the music, but also the movie that we made, a documentary called Humanité, which is also available. It's a life-changing project, not just for me, but for anybody who sees it.
Citizens of the world, can we sing that song? Are you there for America right now? We need you. We need you. Can you sing that song with us? Sing it like you're going to be there for America and for your fellow Kenyans. One blood, one race. I'll be there. Oh, one blood, one race. I'll be there. Let's call my name. Let's call my name. Oh, you know I'll be there. Don't let them divide us. We stand together. One blood. I'll be there. One race. I'll be there. Oh, just call my name. Just call my name. Let me hear it one more time. I'll be there. Way back in the back, when you sing it, touch somebody and tell them this. I'll be there. I'll be there. Let's say this. Where there is love. Where there is love. I'll be there.
The CD and documentary called Humanité take me to 7 other countries, of course this country included, doing collaborations with 14 artists, but this one's extra special. It's called Kwetu. Kwetu was written by the great Aaron Rimbui from Kenya. These kids are from a neighborhood called Korogocho. You'll hear them playing on the song later on. They're like 12 years old.
Yes! Kirk Whalum! Kirk Whalum! My brother. Oh man, what a when I sat with Kyle this afternoon and we reviewed some of the videos and pictures from that trip to Nairobi and that experience at it was just unbelievable. I mean, you can't help but be moved to tears. And in the middle of all of this incredibly abject poverty, these young kids are just full of joy and all smiles and beautiful, and it just really touched all of us, and it changed our lives. Absolutely changed our lives for the better. Listen, once again, I hope you're having a great time tonight. I certainly am, and so glad that you joined us. And now it's time to wish someone very special a happy birthday. And it's my partner in New Year's Eve and all Rick Braun signature events. My dear partner, Sandy Reiser, is celebrating her birthday. It's next week, but we're going to wish her a birthday. Very, very happy birthday tonight. Sandy, here's to you. We love you very much. And by the way, tickets for our reservations for our New Year's Eve event featuring Richard Elliott, Selena Albright, Vincent Ingala, and it's going to be they're available. You can check out my website, rickbraun.com, and also Eric Darius is going to be starting the party early, ladies and gentlemen. So it's 2 days of music. It's a great event. If you haven't been there, we're going to have, and this New Year's Eve, believe me, we're going to be ready to celebrate. I know that for sure. So I think it's time to get back to Gregg Karukas and some of his wonderful music. There's one of Gregg's songs that if ever I play with him, I work with him, this song is absolutely so much fun for me to play on. And it's a great song, and he's going to do it for you right now. It's called The Girl in the Red Dress. Gregg Karukas, ladies and gentlemen. Gregg Karukas, The Girl in the Red Dress. I love that song. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did listening to it here at Rick's Cafe Live. And listen, if you are enjoying our shows, I would like to encourage you strongly to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And those of you who are watching on Facebook, we're glad for you doing that. But we would love for you to jump over to YouTube, and you just search Rick's Cafe Live on YouTube, and it comes up. It's not the one with the guy cliff diving. There's one in Jamaica with cliff diving. That's not me. Haven't done that. No interest whatsoever. So go to the next one, and that's me and the guys and everybody here, and we'll keep doing these shows. So subscribe, and if you like what you're seeing as well, feel free to contribute. We do give things away. Okay, I'm going to play a song for you right now. This is one of Emma's favorite songs, and it's called Around the Corner. So here we go, Around the Corner. All right, somebody get up at home. We can see you. We've hacked all your cameras. I'm only kidding. Thank you, Emma. Oh my gosh. Oh. Thank you, Emma. Thank you. You know, Emma's a bigger star than I am. I know that, and I love that. I did the Zoom call that Kathy won this last week, and played some songs, this and that. And then she said, "Where's Emma?" And so, fortunately, Emma was home, and she came in and joined us, and we had a great time. We really have a great time on these Zoom calls. It's such a cheer up for me. So, you know, I'm always glad to announce the winners in our contest. I think it's time to have another song from Gregg Karukas. What do you guys think? Are we ready for another song from Gregg? Something from his Serenata CD that just came out 2 weeks ago. Beautiful CD, just gorgeous. So here he is, Gregg Karukas. That's so beautiful. So beautiful, Greg. So beautiful. And from your new CD, Serenata, Dory's song. And I remember you played that on the show earlier in the year. And I remembered how touching it was when you played that. And very moving. And thank you for doing that again for us tonight. We really appreciate it. Beautiful song. Listen, we have been so happy. There seems to be some interest in the poster, so I'm going to hold it up again. And thank you to all of you who have donated $50. And that doesn't mean you won't be entered into our drawing as well. It's not like you get a poster and you don't get it. You could possibly get the poster. Donate to that PayPal link right there, and you get a poster for $50 as well as entered into our drawing. Let me hold it up one more time. She's got thumbnails. Everybody's on. I'm going to sign this for you. Philippe Sace is on there. Peter White's on there. Dave Cause is on there. Richard Elliott is on there. David Benoit's on there. Mark Antoine. Daryl Williams. Eric Marienthal. Adam Hawley. Eric Darius. Everybody's on there. So I'm going to sign this for you, and we'll send this out to you for your $50 donation. Thank you so much. Now listen, everybody in this house is a huge Whitney Houston fan, and when Kyle and Christiana drive around in the car, they turn Whitney Houston's music up to 11 and beyond, and they just love it, as I do. And we are so fortunate to have the man on this show who played that iconic saxophone solo in I Will Always Love You. And we would like to have Kirk perform that for you right now. And it's one of our favorite songs here at the Braun household. Kirk Whalum doing I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston.
I'll dedicate this to my old friend Whitney Houston.
And we will always love you, Kirk Whalum, because you are such a wonderful musician and such a wonderful human being. Thank you so, so much for being a part of our show tonight. We love you very much. And by the way, Kirk will be back on for our Easter show. We are going to replay our Easter show from last year because there's no possible way we can do anything better than that. We'll add a few things to it, but last year's Easter show was amazing. In case you didn't see it, we'll be playing it again next Saturday, of course after Good Friday and before Easter Sunday. And it features Jonathan Butler, Kirk Whalum, okay. Hamilton Harden is also a part of the show, and I'll be there. And we've got some very funny comedy bits, believe it or not, for Easter. And so we hope you'll join us next week. I want to also thank Gregg Karukas. By the way, that last song that he played for you was called Dory's Song, and all of the songs, most of the songs he played tonight are from his new project, Serenata. And of course, Kirk Whalum has his new project, and you should definitely check all of those out, Humanite and Serenata. And I want to say again, please subscribe if you're enjoying the shows. We're going to keep this thing going. And we appreciate you tuning in so very much. I want to thank the vampires back here, Kyle Braun, Nicholas Palaio, for all you do. I want to thank my wife, Christiana, for putting all the food together for us to keep us. And Omar is not here tonight, but he will be back. We don't have. I'm Omar tonight. I'm pushing buttons, and I miss him. I miss you, Omar. So we have three more birthdays. We have Michael Brown, happy birthday. Roy Cross, happy birthday. And the very last birthday, drum roll. Echo, echo. My wife's very best friend, Richard Elliott's beautiful wife, Camilla Elliott, is having a birthday next Friday. So happy birthday to you, Camilla. We love you very, very much. Stay well out there, ladies and gentlemen. Take care of yourselves. And we will see you next week. Happy Easter. Happy Passover. Today is Passover, so happy Passover, everybody. And, remember this. You can't spread the germs, but you can spread the love. So here we go. We'll see you next week. See, I'm being Omar. I have to push the button over there. All right, come on. All right, then. By the way, we have so many orders for posters. We're going to make more, so don't worry. If you don't think you're in the first 30, we're going to print up more. So you will get a poster if you donate $50 tonight. We love you all. Here's some Grazing in the Grass. Night, ladies and gentlemen. We love you, and we'll see you next week. We got Huge Groove coming on the show. We're gonna work that out. We got Jazz and Pink coming on the show. We got all kinds of things coming your way, so stay with us.